Well, welcome in, Sagittarius. Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day so far. If you haven't been with me before, hello, Sagittarius. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic, medium, tarot reader, empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis, which I will give you an example of. Okay, I won't move the bell, but I'll move the clapper inside with just my mind, okay? With those of you that have seen this, you can skip right to the first card, my babies, okay? All right, but for those of you who haven't seen it, telekinesis, they say that this doesn't exist, but it does. Third eye is completely wide open, and that's the reason why I'm able to do that, okay? And also, I can also move the energy, well, from me that comes out of me, especially from my hands, can move whatever, okay? Whatever's in my hands, as long as I'm connected to it. All right, so my spirits are going to pick out the first several cards, Sagittarius, and then we will follow it up with tarot to see what spirit is trying to tell you or what messages that they have for you. Okay, subscribe to my channel so we can pick up on your energy. Okay. All right, let's go. I talk to my my spirits through my end ball in here. I mean, I'm sorry, through my pendulum. I can also channel them in, of course. They're always with me. All right, they'll pick out the first several cards, and then we will follow it up with tarot. Okay, what are you trying to tell my beautiful Sagittarius right now? What is it that you're trying to tell Sagittarius right now? Okay, this is what crowns you, Sagittarius. Something around summertime. Something around summer. Something's happening right now. I will tell you the rest of that in a second. What's their intuition? What's the intuition? Something's happening around summer, though. It's about to happen. Oh, God, around spring? Around spring or summer? What does this mean? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Throat chakra. Throat chakra for Sagittarius. What does this mean? Throat chakra. Risk. Somebody's taking a risk around spring or summer, or took a risk around spring. Well, we'll see. This is unsafe decisions, not thinking about something. What's in the heart chakra for Sagittarius? What's in the heart chakra for Sagittarius? Somebody's definitely taking a risk on something, though. Maybe on a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Maybe this is who you're dealing with. Somebody you're dealing with here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh, this can be in your chart. Okay, this can be in your chart. This can be your rising sign. Or anywhere in your chart. All right, unexpected visit. Somebody's going to be getting an unexpected visit and a phone call, a knock on the door. Maybe somebody's going to be riding by your house, but this is going to be a visit from someone. Okay, maybe you're visiting someone. Okay, you might be visiting someone, but I get an unexpected visit here. Maybe you're going to be giving somebody an unexpected visit. Your sacred chakra says, oh, somebody here is in the closet. Okay, somebody here is in a closet, or same sex, but somebody here, there's secrets being held. All right, either can have secrets are being held. This can be you or them. Some kind of secrets are being withheld. Somebody here is on the down low. Oh, God. Yeah. Secrets being held, or somebody's on the down low, or somebody's in a closet, some kind of lifestyle, something like that. Okay, what else? What's grounding Sagittarius? What's grounding them? What's grounding Sagittarius? Of course, take it where it resonates. This is a collective reading, okay? So please take what resonates and leave the rest to the universe or to who it belongs to, being that we're all on different timelines and we all live different lives, all right? So if you want a private reading, my information's down below. So please take what resonates and leave the rest to the universe, okay? Again, subscribe to my channel so my spirits and I can pick up on your energy, being that it's in like an energy exchange, okay? All right, this is what grounds you, searching. Maybe somebody's searching for you, or you're thinking of someone thinking of you. Somebody's thinking about you, or you're thinking about someone. But this is profile searching, a block contact. Maybe you blocked somebody or they blocked you. But somebody here is also profile creeping. This can be their profile creeping on you, or you can be profile creeping on them. All right, what you don't see under the deck is communication. Awaiting a text. All right, waiting text, approaching, communication. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to be visiting, again, approaching you. It's going to be unexpected, maybe a phone call that you've been waiting for. Somebody's going to be knocking on your door again, but you can be awaiting a text or a voicemail, okay? Or you might be approaching somebody, or somebody's going to be approaching you, but there's some kind of communication that's trying to come through here. There's definitely some kind of communication. Maybe it's your past loved ones or something trying to communicate with you, but I keep on getting this communication, communication. Let's see what happened around summer here. What's going on around summer? What's this, Sagittarius? What is this for Sagittarius around summer? What are you trying to tell me here? What are you trying to tell Sagittarius around summer? Maybe you just hooked up with somebody around spring or summer. That's a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That can be for not everyone. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles in a reverse. So this is self-development, perfectionism, misdirected activity. So there's no passion for something here. Somebody's not inspired about nothing here. There's no motivation. Maybe, you know, you're feeling like this, you know, maybe this happened around last summer, or maybe this happening this summer, that you're not motivated. You know, you're trying to find out what are you going to do? What are you going to do here? Maybe this is, maybe you're misdirecting your activities to the wrong thing. Maybe you're doing the wrong thing. Maybe you're wasting your time on something here. Misdirected activities, yeah. Maybe you don't have any motivation to do anything right now. Maybe that you're trying to figure out, what are you going to do? You're trying to overcome these challenges. All right, maybe this happened to you around maybe last year or this year, around springtime. Maybe this happened to you around spring, that you're looking for the big picture. You know, you're overcoming challenges right now. Maybe something happened to you around spring that you need to overcome, or you saw the big picture and was like, you know what? Now you're focusing on some kind of career. Maybe some kind of job that you were doing, you were doing all the time. Now you're like changing your mind on something. I feel like somebody's changing their mind, trying to find out what else they want to do, or just like confused, or just like, again, not motivated, like just feel like, what now? What else? What else? What is this? What's this risk? Not thinking. Yeah, strength. Again. Strength. Oh, there's too many. The Strength card. All right. Courageous. Somebody with power, influence, compassion here. Yeah, you're pushing through, and you're finding your courage. You're finding your passion. Okay. Maybe for some of you, you know, you're going through it with your loved one right now, and you're trying to find courage. Look, Three of Swords. Maybe you're going through it, like I just said. Divorce, pain, separation, depression here. Maybe it happened around summertime or springtime. Or it's going to happen in summertime. Or maybe it happened last summer, but maybe you're dealing with the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius that broke your heart here. Left you grieving. Hurt. All right. Yeah, look. Upside, cups in reverse. Lack of inner joy. That's right. Dissatisfaction, indulgence of some sort, materialism. Yeah, somebody's just dissatisfied right now, heartbroken, lost and depressed, and trying to find some kind of strength. Maybe that partner took some kind of, you know, unsafe decision or something, took a risk of some sort. Yeah. Maybe you found out that they were betraying you on the down low, or secrets being held, because now look, Seven of Swords, you know. Somebody trying to get away with something, trying to trick you, you know, trying to be, you know, trickery here. Deception, betrayal. Yeah, with the heart broke, you know, with the reverse Nine of Cups, you know. Smugness, a lack of joy, lack of inner joy. Maybe you found out that this person was on the down low and you feel like they betrayed you. You know, they were acting strategically. Or maybe again, somebody's acting strategically, trying to, you know, on the down low. And somebody's very unhappy about this. You know, they're going through inner turmoil. What's grounding and what's this? What's the Seven of Swords? What is this? What is this Seven of Swords? The Magician. There it is. You're the Magician. You have all the tools. You have everything that you need. All the resources that you need in order to get all, you know, to get all your desires met. Okay? So self-confidence, willpower, skill. You have everything that you need to move on from these nasty, creepy people. All right, being, you know, keeping some kind of shit on the down low or something, just not being honest. You know what I mean? There's nothing best. The honesty is the best policy, you know. But yeah, somebody definitely betrayed you with something to do with that. Maybe secrets being held or whatever. But you have clarity. You know, you have clarity. You block this person. Looks like somebody blocked somebody here, or you're gonna be blocking somebody here. Okay, what else? This. What else for Sagittarius? What is this? What is this? Seven in reverse. Eight in reverse. Pentacles. What is it? What is this? Around summer. What is this? Playfulness. Okay, so having more fun in life, not taking life too serious. And enjoying the little things in life. And it's saying careful not to go overboard. All right. Now I can ask my spirits anything I want and they'll answer me, you know, a real quick yes or no. And they're saying yes, okay, but yeah, I was asking if they wanted me to keep that in reverse. They said no. They wanted me to put it upright. So if they're saying careful not to go overboard with something here, like with the no passion and you're unexpired, you know, there's disappointment and regret. We know that. Okay, there's regret, unwelcome change with this heartbreak here. Came out twice, you know, disappointment, regret here. Okay, depression, sadness. And this could have been something that just happened around spring. Okay, with this King of Wands. There's no gender in tarot, but this is a person who is overcoming challenges right now, and it can be you who's, you know, career focused and trying to get through all this sadness and disappointment and regret, you know, and depression. But there's an unwelcome change here. But I feel like somebody, yeah, poor health. Somebody here is in poor health. They were, you know, they made unsafe decisions. Okay, neglecting their health or health needs assessment, mental health conditions, addictive habits. Okay, addictive habits. I feel that somebody, you know, yeah, has some kind of addictive habits that's not safe. They're taking a risk about. They're taking a risk with this, okay? The number 11 is significant here. December 11th is significant. The 21st, December 1st. But yeah, the 9th is also significant. December 9th is significant. November 29th and also the 28th. And then celebration. Okay, you got celebration right underneath the heartbreak. And Libra, Aquarius, and air signs. So it's going to be a happy outcome. It's good, whatever heartbreak that you have or whatever. And this person who has these addictive habits, that's why the depression is here. It's gonna be a happy outcome. Somebody's gonna be celebrating. All right, it's gonna be celebration, a social gathering of some sort, socializing and getting out more after this heartbreak. This person could have had you, you know, messed up in the head. Okay, you or them. Take it where it resonates. Okay. Hot mess. Yeah, this person was a hot mess. You know, right above unhappy. An unexpected phone call. This is a phone call. Somebody's definitely going to give you a phone call who's going to be a hot mess. Somebody's going to be feeling miserable, unhappy, you know, being irresponsible. They're a hot mess. They're going to be calling you, or stopping by or something like that, riding by your house unexpected. Okay, because they're a hot mess. They're in poor health. Hurt. But, you know, depression came out, you know, twice out here already. You know, lightning. This is going to happen fast, too. It's going to be shocking events. You're going to be shocked about this down low person who betrayed you. Or you, that, whatever. Take it where it resonates, okay? But, yeah, it's going to be shocking, something about somebody's lifestyle, and it's coming in quick, too. It's going to be fast. It's going to be shocking events here, but it's going to be unexpected as well. Something very unexpected is about to happen. And it's going to be some kind of betrayal, maybe some secrets that are going to be held, but that's coming out. It's definitely going to be coming out. And it's going to be with this phone call or this text. What else? What's this? What's grounding? What's grounding, Sagittarius? Yeah. Owl. Yeah, you know this too. Right under the Magician. Witchcraft, the magic. That's right. Inner wisdom, spiritual evolution, learning hard lessons. This is you. This is you, Sagittarius. Having clarity and willpower. Doing the deep shadow work that you've been doing. Okay, searching, deep searching. I feel like, you know, like soul searching. Okay, you're the Magician. With confidence and clarity, willpower. You make shit happen, all right? And, you know, don't forget about this communication. Somebody's coming in with this communication, boy. This voicemail, text, something that's coming through here. All right. What else? Let's do witch here. Being that owl just came out. For some of you, you're tarot readers. Yeah. Maybe you just found this out or something. Okay. Blood moon, disruptive and change. Disruption and change. Something is disruptive here. Again, hot mess coming through. Blood moon. Some kind of change is about to happen though. Disruption and change. I feel like somebody's probably trying to misdirect you with something, with some kind of money of some sort this summer. Right underneath sadness is crystal ball. So you're choosing not to believe what's already clear to you. All right. So you're choosing not to believe what's already clear to you, what's already in your face. You already know it. Look, there's a crystal ball here. For some of you, maybe again, tarot readers, for some of you, you have crystal balls. I feel like somebody's trying to confirm something here. Like you're trying to confirm. What's this? Wand, directing energy. Right. This is you directing energy to yourself. This is directing... Somebody's directing energy toward bad energy towards you. And, yeah. You're standing up for yourself with your power. You're standing in your power right now. Though I feel like somebody's standing in their power here. But somebody's definitely not, is sending bad energy towards you. Absolutely. You might be having headaches right now. Maybe, just some kind of health issues. Maybe you're neglecting your health or something. Maybe it's something to do with your health. But yeah, somebody's directing their energy. Okay. I feel like this person's taking a risk, and then in your heart, how scary, right? How scary. And that's right beneath heartbreak. So something here. Just be careful if you are going out to parties and stuff like that. Just watch the exits or whatever. But yeah, if you are going out, I just feel like watch the exits. I just heard just watch the exits. How scary. If you are going to a group thing or something. All right, so roaming spirits, feeling their presence. Yeah, roaming spirits. Maybe your ancestors are visiting you. Okay, they could be visiting you in your dreams, I feel. Confirmation. Wow, yeah, you might be feeling them around you, maybe in your house. Okay, maybe you're feeling, unhappy because of this, or you're just probably spooked because of it or whatever, but don't be. Okay, oranges are significant though. Oranges. Somebody smokes cigarettes. And I feel like a landline is also significant here. A landline, which I know most people don't have. A lot of people don't have anymore, but that's significant. Okay. What else? Bloody knife. Action speaks louder than words. Okay. Look, something coming in fast light and under lifestyle, and somebody betraying. And this is, a knife. Somebody's, mouth here. Bloody knife. Action speaks louder than words. So, yeah. Action speaks louder than words. Watch for this betrayal. All right? So, if they're trying to talk some kind of mess over here, and they're just, their actions are going to show more. The actions are going to show more. They might be talking a lot of smack, but again, action speaks louder than words. And it's going to be shocking. And if you just keep that in mind, action speaks louder than words, you're going to see somebody for what they're worth. Okay? You're going to see somebody for what they're worth. Silence speaks volumes. So, sometimes you just have to sit back and observe the whole picture and see what's going on. Okay, just, you know, take a couple steps back and look at the whole big picture. All right, you're the magician. All right, you have all the tools that you know you need in your toolbox to conjure up whatever, you know, you desire. You have, you know, magic inside of you. And look at that, third party, to be continued. All right, this is what grounds you. Next to action speaks louder than words. So to be continued, something here is to be continued. Maybe they're thinking about you, the person that you blocked or whatever, and they're going to be coming around trying to visit you, or they're trying to get communication with you. And I feel, you know, I also feel that your ancestors, let me read this, your ancestors are trying to maybe, you know, give you, I don't know, trying to reach out to you somehow. Ancestors, I keep on hearing that. Ancestors trying to reach out. Or but you might be, you know, seeing pennies, or if you see quarters or nickels or dimes on the floor, that might be a sign that your ancestors are, you know, are near. Okay, you can, something to do with pennies and coins on the floor. I don't know, something to do with coins. If you keep finding coins, that's your ancestors. Okay, you can be 53 years old. All right. 53 is significant. That number 53 is significant. All right, it's going to be a past loved one that was 53 when they passed, or 53 is significant. 35 is significant too. All right, exciting times are approaching that will give you a new sense of hope. All right, and it's around summer. Okay, this is right around summer. So it's okay. There's going to be, you know, drive, passion, but there's going to be some kind of exciting times approaching. All right, that will give you a new sense of hope. So something's going to happen. If you're feeling with no motivation or whatever, don't worry, your time is coming. All right, your time is coming. Around summertime, maybe something, you know, happened around spring that you weren't feeling too good about or whatever. You're feeling down and depressed. You know, some unwelcome change that happened. Don't worry. You know, things are going to look up. Exciting news is coming. It might be around this summer, the end of the summer, or maybe next summer, okay? Or next spring. All this fell. So, yeah, 52, 53 is significant here. Questioning, stop thinking too much. There is purpose in not having all the answers. All right, so if you're feeling depressed and, you know, you don't know what to do, you're choosing not to believe what's clear to you, okay, but they're saying if you question, if you're confused, you're overthinking about something. Don't overthink anything, okay? You're the King of Wands. You're a visionary, you're an entrepreneur, you know, you see the big picture, okay? You overcome all these challenges. So don't be in regret, you know? If you're choosing not to believe something that's already clear to you, you have to, you know, question yourself now, all right? Maybe you're overthinking something. Look, High Priestess came out right next to that. High Priestess, there it is. All right, again, I feel like there's tarot readers here or something like that, or somebody, something like that. What's hidden will come to the surface. Don't ignore the red flags. So this is your intuition, your sacred knowledge, secrets, okay? Secrets being held or whatever, but there's secrets being withheld here, all right? And you probably see right through it, but you're choosing not to believe it, all right? And this can be people, this can be somebody directing their freaking nasty little bad energy towards you. They could be jealous, envious, whatever, okay? But it could be word magic as well. You know, you got to keep these bad energies away from you, all right? You got to keep them straight away from you. Yeah, they're scary. They're scary. That's right. You already possess everything necessary to become great. There it is. Okay? You already possess everything necessary to become great. It might be scary to you. You can have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. But also, I feel that somebody was heartbroken by a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or you can have an air sign. You can have that in your chart. Take it where it resonates. All right, divine masculine. There it is. Be willing to take risks, but remain unattached to the outcome. All right, take charge, action, man. This can be, if you're a woman, this can be your masculine coming out, finding your masculine side to, you know, strength. This can be, you know, this can be somebody from that passed on as well. All right, be willing to take risks but remain unattached to the outcome. Okay, if we wander often, the gift of knowledge will come. All right, so if we wander, the gift of knowledge will come. Ask all the questions. Ask all the questions. This is right under lifestyle and the Seven of Swords with the lightning fast, and you know, action speaks louder than words. Okay, so ask, you know, ask and you shall receive. Okay, so ask questions. No question is too dumb. Okay, there's secrets being held, so of course, if we stop asking and we stop wondering, and that's when we stop we stop learning. That's when we just stop as being humans. I mean, every day is a learning curve. Every day you learn something. Every single day we learn something new. I don't care how old you are. Every single day we learn something new. Okay? That's why they're saying if we wander often, the gift of knowledge will come. You know, the more you ask, the more you learn. Don't stay stuck in the corner embarrassed because you know, you want to, you can't ask a question. No, ask. You know, birds birds are significant. The number 7 is significant. You can be seeing 777, December 7th, December 17th, but November 27th. But the number 7 is significant, and also birds. You can have a 7-year-old child or a grandchild, but also you can be seeing a lot of birds. You know, owls are significant right now, but look, owl is right above that, and this is an eagle. Okay, but owl right above that. Okay, so birds are significant. You can have hazel eyes. For some of you, green eyes. Okay, it's time to expand your wings. No one can bring you down. All right, so it's time to expand your wings. No one can bring you down. Okay, like a third party, to be continued, it says. Yeah, bye. Right, freedom awaits. Soaring high, thriving. This is you, thriving, soaring high, being the magician that you are. Okay, blocking people that, you know, no longer resonate with you, or just trying to suck your energy, like the energy vampires. That's how I feel. But maybe energy vampires around you. Okay, let me give you this. This is a spirit animal that you've been seeing or will be seeing. Okay, a buffalo. Maybe you've been seeing a buffalo on television, online, in a book, wherever, but it means powerful presence, okay? There it is, powerful presence. You know, feeling their presence, okay? Feeling their presence. This is definitely your ancestors. All right? Your strength doesn't always need to be loud. Stay grounded in your quiet power and let your presence speak for itself, all right? Again, volume speaks, you know, I feel like I want to say silence speaks volume. All right, powerful presence. You have a powerful presence. There's a powerful presence around you. So they're saying strength doesn't always need to be loud. You don't have to always be yelling and screaming, you know, to get your point across. So stay grounded in your quiet power and let your presence speak for itself. All right. This was your reading. I hope it resonated with you, my loves. Love, light, and peace to every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe, like my channel. Don't be mean, because mean people suck. All right? I love you, Sagittarius. I will see you soon. Peace out.